Maybe I have an abiding belief in God. It means say, you don't question it. His ways are not our ways. But at there, his ways are not his ways. Don't start blaming people. Blame game, no, about destroy. Let's come together. Because your name say, if we are and I had the pan of power on the mouth, and to just say, so that by 28, no, we are united. Once we are united, no, with a goal, you are going to win in 2028. Unity, no, here. Stop the blame games. Let's look at the future. But let's come together. If we come together, the party will win.
That is the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na nneɛma a ɛtwa gu ni adeɛ na ɛho bɛhia sɛ wɔ sɛ tɛpaman hene tena dwam. Ɛsiane sɛ yɛtete sɛ tepa senior high, tepa midwifery nom ne other places bi. But titiriw paa ɛyɛ parliamentary candidate a wɔyɛ Nadmo boss Nana Nkyemai. Cars mienu eja omu twatom na ebi mu pese omu sako eja kra de to ni fie se nye police ne kɔ hɔ a eno a Ghana gas eye owusu bempa ono na public relations directorate oye omo director of communication and I say public affairs yese mrantie no so omo kɔ hwɛ no oh na soja fo akɔbɔ dɔmpem wɔtema adan a Port and Harbour Authority no mrantie bi so wɔn kɔ akɔpamo wɔn aban no fa wɔn adwuma akufo ado pension no wɔn so kɔ take over Ofori municipal
makɔgye ɛhɔ nyinaa
yɛsɛ wɔn akɔgye na hɔ nyinaa
and KJT
so
the timely intervention of
police,
the military.
But ebimo morning near maybe almost say no. Kakra.
Okay.
Oh, eti ema tepa hine tena dwam. Na yentie nsama na naba tepa hine kai. Okay. And it's a man said, yes, Tepa in Fie Jadem no Yanokre. Demum Tepa senior high. Yao says, near man to free honor crano or kohoko share the extent of damage. Na Nachia me bako, a church and semu. The air crossword, Yentin. Social media. Police and defense have
someone on the these independent candidates.
Okay, Nana, kyerɛ sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ wie no ɛnkɔ yie na wohwɛ a tepa foɔ ɛna edi ahɔhoɔ anim ɔde soboabɔ NDC parliamentary candidate ɛne abranche ɛfɛ na kapo ɔsɛ yɛ mo NDC ni baako yɛn sɛ NDC ni baako koraa deɛ ɔmode ato dwa no na ya wobɛkae 2016 after MPP won there was an issue like that. MPP Emrantie bi so tigu montene so kopa mo nkrofo free temaport eco seize niema won NADMO offices samre no na Freddie Bay na ye chairman
okay
na nsantwerefo ko pinchen no busa ne say wadaroma ade ya ho ekosi ade na as chairman won condemn mo ye yentie Freddie Bay.
Since Monday, particularly, supporters of the MPP besieging a number of offices of state institutions, demanding that the officials, their political appointees mainly, vacate their offices. We've seen some near violence and all that. Your thoughts on this matter?
Well, I'm not too sure specifically what you want to refer to, but there have been instances where it's not an issue of people going to public offices and state institutions to drive out people and take over. No. In some cases, particularly at places like the Harbour, DVLA, Pedrassi Lodge, polling booths and so forth, in some cases the people have to go there to protect state property, to ensure that looting stops. I've been told that in some public offices and so forth, all of a sudden those who are working there have refused to come to work. Not because they have been intimidated or been chased out, but they themselves have suspected that maybe because how they came there was purely based on them being members of the party then in power. Maybe some people chase them out, then they've left. Those public places are just to the wind, just to the weather. And people have gone there to go and protect it. Some of our members have gone there to go and protect it.
I know that the party and a number of top officials of the MPP have condemned these acts. But beyond the condemnation, what will the party do? Because it seems that's not working.
Well, it's not a question of condemnation. I've told you that it's not, some instances I won't condemn. If they were there to protect property, assets.
How do they protect property? They are not security officials.
Look, at the Harbour, people are stealing cars. People are carrying away items that should attract duties and so forth. Containers being taken away without going through the right processes and so forth. I think people should be bold enough to say that stop. what you are doing.
But it is not the duty of MPP supporters to go around and enforce law. Not that in that regard is the duty of the police. You are in power now. Your party is in power now. Just notify the police and they'll deal with it, Mr.
Let me make a point. It is your duty, my duty, to stop anybody stealing, even.
Okay, Mamene Mustafa Bande, Education Komo. Mustafa, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, what to say? Congratulations.
Thank you, Minister.
Okay. Mustafa Bande, your deputy NDC General Secretary. Mustafa, for the past 3 days, Ghana have seen some rampage in various places. And Omapeni John Dramani Mahama condemned it and calling on the sitting president to act decisively with the security to forestall, to see to it and near maybe a Kosubiano betimi asano sanse a betimi agency. As a party, how are you handling this issue with your members?
First of all, Adam say, under Ghana food say, and wow, they are my assistant, I'm Ghana for better. Usually, no, serious election, some of these spillovers that you see. But the NDC won't treat it the same MPP for a treaty. One, I think that your places be a coalition and that's also to a baby. If a delay constituencies, so only clear. Whatever reason we don't know. And no know how my mobile any prayer. Some of the playboys that Basabasayo AC. And your places are MPP funding phone appointees area buying Nema cars, fertilizers, that good Nema relief items, kunya a whole property. And we are not be fees in our DSC. And so they are, attacking those things. And the last one they have almost the phone to almost various offices we call them also about the system because of my bus. I don't know and Trump and their party will condemn it. His Excellency President elect and so a condemn is as to buy no. They are police force. I'm a new design to who answer. Omino and not a woman and a buy more also a woman as the police for taking full control. Be a best will be office without a cost. Because I find that so our government business also. So I can do more and I'm a bit maybe. Then MPP for we are buying so we will check. We have ordered, activated full scale all our party structures across the country to ensure that a pin is not taken by anybody away. Only person who is far. Instead of some attack, or children of police. Menje idea of not police for any pounders and until that investigation. I am and I say,
Mustafa, can I come in here? Say, I will catch a party member, say, Uncle Chiubino. Are we not introducing vigilantism? Because Ebia no so ewankrofobia on born hoban. Ebia na so nipa de obetima suspect say bia at the chrono crowd also we are no. Ebia na ntisa. Can it create chaos?
I remember Act 30. Citizen arrest. And then vigilante. Number 2. Ubia unia adia and offer adia enyodia. So any cannot protect himself, maybe.
Me to assume it is based on suspicion. Sir, please, sir.
Let me land. You've asked me a question.
Now,
tell me a conversation that you've been here. So, maybe to the car, now, fees first, I can't be a banker, no, we are. you can, escort me to the police, and then you can report me to the police. No one takes him. So, and then a banker and media. You come baby. And there sounds like I said, so MPP executive announced a buying power over your Juma. A banker announced a buying property equal baby. Any crimes will be stop it because a government is still in place. We are MPP chairman or something another coordinator. Management Juma transition new year. A buying by the Samuel Yapapa and Paso Avesano. So what you say? Which one is vigilante? The debate, I know. One to one at the debate, they are protecting public properties. But we are not doing that. And we said, in the last 2 days, a year, in the same actions, all executive badly and unlawfully. Your family and your experience, although I can agree with the team. So leadership have taken responsibility. But we have also issued firm instructions. So nobody must steal government property and take it away.
Okay.
Nobody must be seen distributing government assets and take it away. What when you say election happening now in recruitment? I don't know, like I said, one report to Emma regional executives. Now report no transition team no one take care. So your mobile cannot take things for granted. Your mobile cannot go and clash with anybody. And also there is all sort of lawlessness going on. So this is a responsible way of handling matters.
Right.
I think you should applaud the MDT for that.
Mustafa Bande Medasi P. Okay. Mustafa Bande. Yow. What Mustafa Bande? Earlier, Uti Freddie Blay on the issue. One will say Mustafa Sako to Freddie Blay. But Asante Akwaba. Let me hear from you. Obia some few minutes now.
Adiana Dani. So tables na 10. We are no kobo anafo ene ebo ewe tifi ena adane. The echo sui, yes, a woman said there are excesses. Say the echo so what pay was it
Bakubiasi Wenchio Mantanako Bora police station, assess or Enomakoyi prison for 8.
Yeah, Omomugu police cells
8, so Amunko.
Yeah.
Whether they are criminals or otherwise, nobody knows. You have to because
me akota de me suro ye say ye nim say we ye party for we wan hwan not criminals be do mo ho akọ for them ye me na me suro no say party some ne wan no mo ye dia omo so na omo nye but de me suro say kwa ekwe so ya omo ko eslo su fie ho no the constituency party chairman ababeka say boys no mu bia the district police commander frɛ omo koye kakra omo timechi omo no some may identify omo some ye members of the NDC a omo so omo ni mu bia enra yete say Rose Cross hayai Kumase woman bia wote toilet bia no omo di allegedly omo di toko si ni so e ma ne kwense kakra wagege omo tam de ko ka chense ye kɔ ne ye besa ba yem na wote a de de be ye ono enye papa yetibi wo kejetia yetibi wo Furukuru Municipal Assembly and crowd from Monday ni be nyina no oma hodi assembly ni nyina into ransom a abai dwuma efo bi a wasore no passe wo so okwa dwuma no okuduru ho no mo a omo se eyi na one incident amete ye wo is it Ablikuma no fo say Ablikuma yes eyi assembly na si ho no no eraba kwa amni ni di nkomo oso won de wasore no pa enra a okwa dwuma Ogdu gate one more boys be macho phobi ejina hono mo se obede no so oye adwuma ha oba adwuma osinya me nko a ne car ode koye nkomo gidi afri ne nsem se omo suspect se car no eye aban car
eno na me di komo ya me busa Mustafa Bande say how do you give instruction to your party people say so obeti ni ka mu ko na wo ye suspicious say eya banka koche no na fani ko police station
o se die saving ni ye say
ejina just ne Land Cruisers bebre after January 7. Unam ha obekai. NPP did the same thing.
Yes, obi the Land Cruiser
after January 7, 2016. Omo cheche cars bebre ko police station ma e create chaos wakra. Say obi a okwa adwuma ten Land Cruiser no ma kira wo. No ma escort to go police station. NPP mbapuru were doing the same. And no mo interview Freddie Blair. Freddie Blair say they are protecting public institutions and public property. And now you don't determine swabum sutro bakwa. Misumi mo baku.
Debi.
Asante de make out say.
Retaliation ni dey.
Ye din komo obo masum baku.
Misumi bo baku.
The fact say me susuma nyaw no. E bia me bo 3.
Debi kura konta me baku na me bo ne timi tu sen.
Naka.
Wo baku na wo bo me no entimi si o ba bia me baku na me bo no.
We are hypocrites.
Etimi tu sen.
In as much as we are condemning this thing, say excesses woman. MPP 4 and Kairu said 2017 when they took power, they did same. They forgot say to me be free of say.
But akota de mesre and me dese from enu anajo ebano. They've instructed the military.
Yes,
to at least
to take over all installations.
Take over all installations. And akota when you na koba besi papa no mine no IGP. Prior to these elections, there were a lot of confusion amongst security
police
and police and police na yes and him some police for name or other security agencies no and they could police station one more Ghana your police officers you can police for prisons fire service immigration boom menya sure some do be 100,000 and I said 150,000 and you needed your brothers in the military to support you.
Just show off.
It's more police stations and here they no military ne ebia betima take over certain installations market government institutions no more bomb with security right from elections na GPI and the police for and one and at the end and then ajemunsem no
and the police stations
and police stations
they are destroying police stations and an IGP or they are not
man yes IGP all of a sudden and a year in charge of
ya born aduma ho ban
ni nyina ye baby ya babelu tibini akunta ye misuro ye say we are not criminals bi so
no because ya we tepa issue
yes
tepa for so
Omni boys
squad here from 11 say for 11 Obama Montesa one so many ho hwe and a man for what tepa no mo church and for we
MPP ni we NDC ni we
so be na mabontere how do you determine say can you bind the ananya bind
and the two near den aden IGP unko so afraid soldier for na omoba until beginning you could have prevented all this from happening. Wamra elections in no more police for they be at the polling stations. Now soldier for no helps you. Which be a market in other installations. No more.
Ricardo Trase.
We know any MPP before the 2016. The difference was MPP before they did some of these things after someone taking power.
Yes. So we want
taking power. Mahama Yansuan in. And you know. The security is still in the hands of Ronaldo and in appointees. To me, I have said this from the one. Say, Ken Dapa, what are you doing? You military, you need security training. Who said this team should have been more proactive. Results not by any the president. SC 2016, 2018. It should inform you that the military should take over all the government state institutions. Everything because toilet, Japan. We are Baba Junior. Into right now, we are taking over. Now, the military and for them, the security officers, they are armed. They may be able to but about 2 tear gas crack to display them away, and they will go. Because mine, yes, I deal with ya. And on my own, say, graduate from one step to the other. For the multimedia, when it's a target area, say, police station, say, now, Sunday, in your report from a jura, say, a drip machine. Market day.
The drip machine Edru na drip machine he track
you know pull up some machines take say se mako kutuba
amako to so
market day omo jiji toes oh promo I just funny so say if akona onim sa heavy duty machine kan was it why prepare criminal mechanics because that machine person in military
I say omo say that conference we organized premeditated say bucket day mummy and drip machine.
Nti says can I wo nya no wo dia ya the running assembly no. Na nsane ne Tafu municipality. Omo ko ho. Baby a yenua Lord MC. Omo ko ho no. Boys ne ya dey resist. Ebi su bedwane because and then yes an kan che omo say NDC ni wo kwan say obi aban afa na dwuma obetima yi na fra dwuma no mu da. Especially we are going through the due process. Our municipal assembly.
And that is what people are.
You can't.
How can you go to the municipality? Say
you ready. Now one of our juma. Why walk one of our juma? Train my MC Nimra. Some people are genuinely recruited.
Political appointees.
Whatever. And we know woman. No, na say also about political appointees. Say also about political appointees.
Practically,
in certain ministries, special aid to ministers.
Presidency ni pay go 1,500. Omo nyina omo bako.
Yeah, omo second going back.
Omo so omo here adwuma presidency Jubilee House. Omo from Mahama time. They will still be there.
And almost aban we na dey buy. No akwa
Kobium.
Take your time. Where the rush?
So, and perception be omo criticize say impanifo be here adwuma so mbe so omo sa omo na free office. Say bia obi go tuka call.
So what is the essence of transition? The transition is to go through documents and hand over. If you can't wait for transition, then what is your problem?
You shoot because one, say be an adbo, you were kaja, you were car be at 50. You better say naka. Way you way waha, near kwa, and take a padia MPP. I'm about to do this. Don't my yaka home. Jaya Mahama and in administration say way ena mwababeto we ni epese ni say ye say say munye ni say they will do recommendations a whole lot of process purely academic enye se buga na modi free form oba munya abotre ya mo twemfie nwatwe meboa
one month now to me
1 month
na dia we so yen twan ye mesre his excellency the president elect say yaw ye kukurumpo ni ne ebesoa NDC has not taken over. Anti-Oma security. Because 7 January, he becomes the commander-in-chief. Nobody can give order in this nation except him. Anti-Oma Omonya alert.
That is the practice.
Because I can tell you, say, you will be more honoma Omo Chanyo. Amoma take over power. Now they will be here in 2016 wakutianika. Anti-Asia, ye didn't come on. E was say omuma military ni yesterday anya saa yemfa tumi she wo mo nsa o ena omu ye wei now tumi bi be di ni nsam a officer a party ni order from above on sembetima bem oya na ye kire kra be gya no saa na ye mentality no Ghana should wake up security wise anya saa tie me asante ubo obi asumbo no mienu miensa nani ha obere bench onu so be chire MPP for the cost you know my edi they also have a youth say omo enso no no omo ja omo say they should go on rampage yam hwe ya we cannot hold this nation afena abaye to ma ye ne de to ye nyina no emfa so be no so Ricardo e mo ache Sunday match ne ba so
me ba so
Sunday match no me dey me kan sa referee be di bo hwe
referee here say
we Kumasi sports stadium
ade asante
tie
ya obi blessing
boy ye timi chao you will not sit down Kumasi sports stadium
asante me empa chao misro agoda we die say has bo betimi ahu omo makoto kwanse omo say has for be say koto me ye den agoda was a month Saturday, Monday, Sunday. Common sense.
Common sense of officiating. Where common sense. Where common sense. You look at the crowd. You look at the season. The time. All these decision making.
Okay, so you are appealing to us.
Yeah, appealing to us.
Okay.
Because but yet to be seen.
Now we
oh my what they are doing pedro say
It's a waste of
so he appealed to CAF nimpanimfo bi say say there be here just ho you oh enu ti no phone am je sa peru we compassion na wo mutim am de ko sa peru na mu yu ko be February
phobia
also mu you look into the future
no Enado solo